Nebraska is now a member of the Big Ten. Nebraska officially applied for membership today, and by the end of the business day, the 11 college presidents within the Big Ten unanimously approved the move. It's the first expansion within the conference in 20 years when it added Penn State. And this is the first major move that will likely start a massive domino effect throughout collegiate athletics. Our own George Smith is at the epicenter of what's expected to be a massive shift in Lincoln, Nebraska. George, Nebraska and the Big Ten went without each other for about a century. Why get together now?
Well, Nebraska looked at Colorado's decision to join the Pac-10 and the potential for several other Big 12 schools to leave the conference as well, and officials said that they thought they had to act. They felt vulnerable, and the bottom line is they felt the need to act in the best interest of their university.
As we realized that some of the schools that were urging us to stay had talked not just to one other conference, not just to two, but to three. And we're sometimes talking to those at the same time they were urging us to stay.
Knowing the Pac-10 was wooing some of its other conference mates, Nebraska Chancellor Harvey Perlman asked a pointed question at the Big 12 meetings earlier this month.
I said, what happens if both Missouri and Colorado leave and Nebraska stays? And they could make no commitment that they would then stay in the Big 12.
Nebraska will begin athletic competition in the Big Ten in the fall of 2011. Brian, back to you.
George, thank you. It is an incredible move. Nebraska has been in a conference with Oklahoma, Iowa State, Missouri, Kansas, and K-State since 1928. Big move from tradition. And now, with Nebraska, the Big Ten Conference is 12. The last addition, again, to the traditionally Midwestern Conference, which goes back to 1896, was Penn State, again, in 1990.